Hey y'all, this your girl Tiana. I Can Only Be Me, and I'm coming at you with another recipe. Today I'm gonna be making some chicken thighs I'm gonna come up with my own creation now. So it's gonna be two different kinds because y'all know that I'm on my lifestyle change journey. So I'm gonna be making it a certain way for me, that way I don't have so many calories in mine, and I'm going to be cooking theirs another way. So the way that I'm going to be cooking theirs is I'm going to be making pan fried saute. It's gonna be a one pot meal. Y'all gonna see everything. Pan fried sauteed chicken thighs with carrots and potatoes with and smothered in gravy. And then mine's gonna be the chicken thighs with sweet potatoes and carrots or sweet potatoes and asparagus. However, I'm gonna figure it out as I go. So y'all, I hope you're ready for this recipe. If y'all like it, please don't forget to leave the comment down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Y'all already know what that is. Ring the doorbell. Okay, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you will not miss any video that will be uploaded on my channel. Alright, so welcome to all the new subscribers, and welcome back to all my faithful loyal family members. Y'all, let's get into the recipe. Alright, first off, starting out, family, you're gonna need you some chicken thighs. Mine is over in the sink right now, soaking in the water and stuff, so I don't have it together. You're gonna need you some chicken thighs. You're gonna need you some carrots. You're gonna need you some regular Idaho potatoes, Yukon Gold potatoes, red potatoes, whatever kind of potatoes that you want to use. It don't matter. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Ain't nobody trying to tell you what to do. Just get a potato, okay? And you're gonna need some gravy. If you don't have gravy, you're gonna need cornstarch or some flour. And when I say gravy, I'm talking about the brown gravy mix. All right. So, but we're not gonna be I'm gonna use that today. I'm gonna use that. I'm not gonna do the starch mix, but if you do use the starch, the cornstarch or flour, only thing you need is like a tablespoon of it too. Tablespoon of the cornstarch or the flour in a cup, and mix it up with like half a cup of water and mix it together, and that's your slurry for your gravy over this once we get going. But to start out, we're gonna peel these sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna peel all of them. I wasn't gonna peel them, but I am. I'm gonna peel them because I don't like how they look on the outside. So I'm gonna peel all these, and when I get them all peeled, we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, y'all. So I got the sweet potatoes peeled, and now we just gonna cut them up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boil them first, because they're gonna take a little longer to cook than the chicken, and I don't want my chicken to be all, overcooked, trying to wait on these sweet potatoes to cook. So we're going to give them a head start by boiling them first, okay? Okay, so I'm just cut off the little ugly parts, and those going to go in the trash. And we're just going to cut it, let's see, like that. Nice, pretty sweet potatoes, look. Okay, and then we're just going to cut us some chunks. How about that? How about that? Like that. Yeah. You can most definitely put the sweet potatoes and the regular potatoes together if that's what you want to do. It's your stuff. Do what you want to do. I don't know why I cut that in half that time. Those are smaller. Let me get this off outside. I'm picky with my food, y'all. My food can't look a certain kind of way. Especially when I'm cooking myself, honey. Cut that in half. Get that a good chop. Get them all up in the water. I wanted to roast them, y'all, but I didn't. I changed my mind because I don't want to be cooking late. So I changed my mind. So that'll come on another video. But when I get all these cut up, I'll be right with you with the next. All right, y'all. So now I got my white potatoes peeled. So now I'm just going to get those and chop them up. You can most definitely leave your skin on, but I didn't. So chop that up. You're gonna need you some onion, bell pepper if you would like. I don't have any bell pepper, so we're not gonna be putting the bell pepper in there today. But you're gonna need some onion, bell pepper. You can go with some celery since we're using onion and bell peppers. That'll be nice to add to it if you would like to. I might add some. Okay, so when I get all this cut up, we're gonna move on to the next step, which is the chicken. Okay, y'all, so now I got my onion. I know I said chicken was gonna be next, but my knives is getting dull. Ooh, I gotta use the whole hatchet, child. So okay. So now I'm just gonna take this onion and I'm gonna cut it up. Like that. Kind of on the big side. Okay, that's the onion. And now we got the carrots. I already peeled the skins off of them, so we're just gonna try not to cut ourselves. And I think I'm gonna do the carrots like that. Yeah, do them like that. I might as well get these out of here. I'm gonna put them by themselves. Cause they going. Oh, y'all see that? I'm about to. The devil is a lie. Okay. So let me get this cut up off camera and I'll be back. I don't want to have no incident, no accidents, no nothing like that. So I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So now we have our sweet potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, and potatoes cut up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sweet potatoes and I'm just going to put them over here in my pot and we finna get them to going. Start them to boiling so they can start getting tender. And I'm not trying to cook them until they get soft. I just want to cook them until they just a little tender so that I can throw them over in my chicken while it's cooking. Okay, so I forgot, y'all. I'm putting some carrots with my sweet potatoes as well. So I'm going to take some of my carrots and I'm going to put some in there as well with my sweet potatoes so they can be getting tender too. Alright, y'all, so now to the chicken. So we about to get the chicken and trim it on up. I already took the skin off of it and I cleaned it out, you know, the little guts and stuff like that. Soaked it in vinegar already. And now we're just gonna cut all this extra fat off. Yes, y'all, fat is flavor, but you know, I'm just gonna take some of it off. Some of it, okay? For me. So yeah, help lower some calories or something. Some fat, cholesterol, help do something. So yeah, y'all know I would have been doing all this, but you know, when it's a lot of it, I'm gonna get it off. Okay, y'all know I'm on my lifestyle journey, so I got to try to do right as much as I can. I ain't gonna try to take off every little bit now, because we're gonna need some of the fat, okay? At least some.
I been did. I sold everybody though. Still got it like that.
Okay. Alright, y'all, so for my husband and grandma chicken. What we're gonna need is use some seasoning, whatever kind of seasoning that you want to use. But I'm going to be using my HEYY Dust. HEYY Dust is my all-purpose seasoning, and I will let you know when it is available. Okay, to be able to get any information that you need about my seasoning, you would email me at tiana_seasonings@hotmail.com. That is TIANA_seasonings@hotmail.com. So now I got that on my chicken, y'all. And so to that, I'm going to be adding just a little tad bit of mustard, y'all. And this is going to be the seasoning for the chicken. And I'm just going to add just a little pinch of salt. Just a little bit, because my sodium is low sodium. So I'm adding just a little salt to it, just to enhance it a little bit more. So now we're going to get this all mixed around over here. Mixed up. Okay, so now I got it mixed. Okay, so now that I have that mixed, I'm going to take me some canola oil, and I'm just going to add it to the bottom of this pan, all the way around. Not that much, just a little bit, just enough to, you know, have something for these to be in. And I'm just going to take them meat side down first. And we're going to pan fry these up until they are done. Okay? So we're going to just let those sit there and do what they do. I got them on a medium high, my cast iron skillet. Okay? Okay, y'all. So I decided to take my chicken and use my hatchet and cut the chicken up. Okay, so now I'm just going to get that over in my bowl. And we're going to get it seasoned. I'm going to take the chicken, check it, and turn it over. Just let it grill. Alright, y'all, so now we got the chicken ready. I got all my ingredients. What you're going to need is some brown sugar, light brown sugar, dark brown sugar, don't matter. Some red pepper flakes, this is optional. Soy sauce, light or regular. Some ground ginger, some minced garlic, some sesame oil. So, and then you're going to need some seasonings of your choice. I'm just going to be using my HEYY Dust. You can go with whatever kind of seasoning that you want to use. This is going to be something like a Chinese stir-fry type of a dish that I'm about to make, okay? Alright, so y'all just roll with whatever I put together, because, honey, I don't know. I'm just throwing something together. Okay? And I know it's going to taste good because I got some ingredients that's going to taste good together. Alright? So now we're just going to take us, that was the seasoning. We're going to take us a tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm going to take us some of these red pepper flakes, however many that you would like. It's up to you. Okay, I'm going to take you some soy sauce. Okay, be light with your seasonings, because the soy sauce will take over. Okay, then you're going to add just some ground ginger. Then we're going to add us some minced garlic, however much you would like. And you're going to add just a few dashes of the sesame oil, because this sesame oil, honey, it will take over your dish and you will be mad. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you. Alright, so let's see. We're going to get this all mixed up together. Smells, ooh, child, honey, smell like I know what the hell I just did. Okay, that's what it smells like. Alright, so now, I don't have any olive oil, y'all, but it's okay, because we can use some of this canola oil, baby, canola. Ooh, hold on, y'all. My sweet potatoes, they ready. All right, so I think I got me another plan. I just had something cross my mind. I think I got another plan for my sweet potatoes and carrots. So I got my eye on. Okay, so now we about to drizzle us for a little bit of this oil in the pan, not too much because you know we can't have that much. Okay. Then I'm just gonna let that come up to temperature. Let's see. Soak. Yeah. All right, we got a little fry. Okay, so we're gonna taste that. Okay, they have a good flavor, good flavor. All right, so we're gonna go in here with the chicken, and we're gonna start frying it up. We're gonna do something Korean. We're gonna let this brown up and then I'll come back and add these juices. We ain't gonna get rid of these juices now. You just know we ain't. So we're gonna let this brown up first. Alright. So let's check this one over here. See what's going on with it. Gonna let it get some more brown on it. That's only gonna help with a nice flavor. Alright, y'all, so don't want the pan to get away from me and you know the bits on the bottom start burning. So we got us a little color going on here. So far, the chicken ain't all the way done, but by the time the carrots and potatoes get done in this, the chicken will be done. So I'm just adding those to this. Just like that. And we're going to get this here seasoned up as well. Alright, so I'm going to add a little water down in there. Enough to come up through the chicken. Make sure I push the potatoes down in there so they can get cooked. Everything I want to be done at the same time. Okay, so now we're going to get us some onions off up in here. Y'all know. Y'all know. I'm going to get these carrots off of, the celery, not carrots, celery. Off up in there. One pan meal, y'all. And I like a lot of onions in my stir fry, so I'm saving this onion for me. Okay, so we're getting that down enough. So now we're going to get us some seasoning on it. Okay, y'all, so this trying to get away from me. So we're going to go on and go to this right here real quick. Okay, so we're going to throw our onions off up in there with that. You can most definitely put you some bell pepper, whatever you want. But I just want this to grill up and get done just like this. I don't want to have to add nothing else, no water, no nothing. I just need this to grill up just like this. Let this chicken cook slowly so my pan don't burn. You can most definitely put you some asparagus in this. Whatever kind of vegetable that you would like. Anything. Anything that your heart desires. Throw it in there, honey. Okay? Okay. So we got that done. Alright, we're gonna let that finish cooking down slow and low so it can cook all the way through. Okay? Like that. Normally you'll be able to add some rice and all kind of stuff to this, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright y'all, so to this chicken, I'm gonna be adding some chicken-based seasoning. We gotta season up them potatoes and carrots and stuff. Okay? And then I'm gonna add my HEYY dust. Be careful with the chicken-based seasoning because it is salty. I'm going to add a little garlic over there. Okay. Then we're just going to add just a little hint of black pepper right on top. Then I'm going to add some thyme leaves. You don't need too many, just sprinkle just a few. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to get that seasoning mixed up right in there, like so. And the bits and the brown pieces from this chicken when we was cooking it in this pan is going to help make a nice gravy whenever we put the gravy on it. So if you're doing yours in a pot or in the pan like mine, just take you some foil and put it over it. Me, in my case, I'm going to take me a lid. Or put you a lid over, but in my case, I'm going to put me some foil. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm just going to let all that goodness come together. Okay? And I will be back when the potatoes, and this is done when the potatoes and the carrots is tender, and of course when that is tender, the chicken is tender. But I'll be back when we get close to the point where I'm going to add the gravy. Alright y'all, got my chicken and my onions and all that is about halfway done. So now I'm going to take me some broccoli florets and I'm going to add it to this. Like so. And this broccoli gonna start releasing some juices and stuff. And so those juices that it start, not juices, it's gonna start releasing water. The water that it start releasing is gonna lift up all the bits on the bottom of the pan and stuff. And we're just gonna get all this. I'm gonna pour this on there when the broccoli unthaw. So I'm gonna turn my heat up a little bit, get that going. Y'all, this looking good, smelling good. I wish y'all was here to smell it. And I like my broccoli to still have a little bite and my onions when I'm doing stir fries and stuff like this. Okay. I think I want to add my sweet potatoes in there, but I'm not for sure because I'm thinking about I want to add my sweet potato and mush them up together and make a mash. Hold on. Okay, y'all, so we got the broccoli and chicken going. The broccoli done thawed out a little bit. So now we're going to take the juices that we have from that chicken and we're just going to pour it over this and let it cook in and sink into all that right there. Give it more flavor. Okay, like that right now. Make sure it get all over that broccoli because we want that flavor to be in that broccoli. Okay. Yes, honey. And so now I'm just gonna take me some foil and just put it over this and turn it down on low and just let it steam together. Y'all, but this will look good. I'm gonna have to get y'all in closer so you can see. You know I am. Huh? Okay, so that's that right there. And we about to check this chicken over here. Alright, family, so this is the broccoli and chicken with the onions and the sauce that we had all over it. And how it's looking. So now I'm about to cover it up and let it finish steaming together to make sure the chicken is done and get that sauce all up in them broccoli pieces and everything. Alright, y'all, so this is the chicken, potatoes, and carrots. And now I'm about to add the slurry on it. And, you know, to make the gravy over it. The potatoes is done. I'm just waiting on the carrots to cook just a little bit more and they're done. Okay, and they'll be done. Alright, y'all, so now I got my gravy mix. Only thing you need to use like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of cornstarch or flour and about a cup of water. Mix that together and pour it over just like this. You saw how runny that was? That's how yours is supposed to be. Okay, so I'm just gonna add just a tad bit more liquid to this. I'm just rinsing out my cup. Add a little bit more liquid to that because it's gonna thicken up. So to be prepared for that, I added a little bit more water. Okay, and now we're just gonna let this finish simmering down and let this gravy thicken up all over these potatoes and carrots and celery and this chicken. It's gonna be so good, y'all. They're gonna enjoy it. Alright. So I'm gonna turn this down on low and let it go for what it knows. Okay? Make sure I push my carrots down in there because they need to cook a little bit more longer. So push them in there. They'll cook. And I'm going to cover this back up with my foil. Alright, family. So I got my sweet potatoes. And I'm just going to make a mashed sweet potato and carrot mash. So I'm just going to mash all this together like mashed potatoes. I think this would be a lot more enjoyable to me this way. So when I get all this mashed up, we'll move on to the next step. Alright, y'all. So, to my sweet potatoes and my carrots, I'm going to add some cinnamon. You just add however much cinnamon you want. You can add nutmeg if you want to. Butter. I'm not going to add no butter though. I'm just going to add the cinnamon and I'm going to add some honey to replace the sugar. And I'm going to add quite a bit of honey just to give it some sweetness. About maybe like 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon. We're going to stop with a tablespoon and see how I like it. How about that? Get it all mixed up. Just like that. You can add you some brown sugar, white sugar. Hook it on up, honey, how you want it, okay? Don't let me stop you. Okay, so we're going to taste this and see what we need. I still got some chunks in the carrots and stuff. That's good enough for me right now. So a tablespoon was okay. Alright, so I'm going to just put this to the side. Alright, y'all, we're going to get the chicken, potatoes, and carrots a little peekity peek. Let's see where it's at. Look at that, y'all. The carrots is nice and tender, just like I want them. They is as soft as the potatoes now. Fork tender, y'all. Look at that. So that's how you want your carrots to get cooked. And then the gravy is just thicken itself up around this meat and stuff. Honey, let me show you, child. Hold up, let me get you in the light. Y'all look at that. Y'all look at that. Look at that goodness there. Child, can't tell me that ain't no good eating right there. You can make some rice if you want, but they don't need no rice. Just enough potatoes and carrots. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Nice. Nice gravy. Everything. Alright, y'all. So let's look at the other one. And it's done. I'm gonna plate it up, then I'm gonna be back, and stay tuned for the pictures in the end. Alright, y'all, so this is the chicken with the broccoli and onions, and I just added just a tad bit of water just to scrape up, you know, the goodness on the bottom of the pan. But this is dinner, y'all. This is dinner. And I got my egg rolls in the oven baking off. And everything. Once those get ready, everything will be ready to go. But y'all look at that. That turned out good, didn't it? Yes. This is my plate, y'all. Forgot to take a picture of their plate. Or video, or in the picture of their plate. But this is mine. So y'all get to see mine. And all the deliciousness and what it looks like and all the good stuff. That's my chicken, broccoli, and onions. Egg roll, and my sweet potatoes and carrots mashed. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. Peace, love, many, and the rest to each and every one of you guys. Until next time, this your girl Tiana. That's gonna be me. Y'all have a blessed one.